Hello everyone. In pandas, data structures refers to a specialized way of storing data so as to apply a specific type of functionality on them. Pandas has two data structures, series and data frame. In this video we are going to discuss about series. The series is a one-dimensional array that can store various data types. The row labels in a series are called the index. The series data can be changed or mutable, but the size of series data cannot be changed, that is immutable. So let's start how to work with series in pandas. First of all, let's create a series that is empty. So create an empty series. For this you have to import pandas and give an alias name, that is pd. Here is the variable data, and using pd.Series function where s is capital in series. So using series you can create an empty series. So here you can see this series will be non-parameterized and print your variable data. So here you can see it will create an empty series. So here is your series. The data type for this is float 64. Now let's create series with parameters. Or you can say argument. For example, if you want to create series with argument as a list, so for this, here is my variable which contains some list element, that is 1 2 3 4 and 5 in variable data. Now I want to convert this data into a series, so use pd.Series and pass your argument, that is data. So it will convert your data into series and it will store in variable s. Now you can print your series here. So here you can see the index of these elements are started from 0 1 2 3 and 4, and here is your data. You can also change the index of these data. For this you can use index attribute equals to, you can use character values if you want. So the elements are 0 1 2 3 and 4, these are the index. So the index is now renamed with a with data value 1, b for 2, c for 3 and d for 4, and next one is e for 5. So you can label your index using index attribute here. You can also create series with constant values. Or you can say scalar values. So here is my data which is constant. When you print this series, so it will print with all the indexes, the data will be constant. Next is create series with index of string. Let's see how to create series with index of string. For this, here is my string welcome in pandas, and my index is, you can change the index if you want. So when you print this s variable, so it will create a series with a string value with index a or b. You can also create series with range function. For this, you can use range 5. So it will generate a range of 0 to 4, that is n minus 1. So range will be started from 0 and goes up to 4. So all the elements will be converted into a series and stored in variable s. Now let's see the result of this statement. So here you can see on the right hand side, these are the data using range function. We have to generate it, and on the left hand side you can see the index. By default it will start from 0. You can also change the step value. The start value is 1 and it will goes up to 16, or you can say to 15, and minus 1, that is 15. So it will start from 1 and goes up to 15, and here is the step value. So the first element is start from 1 and the step value is 3, so it will increment 1 with 3. The next element is 4, then 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 3 10, and it will goes up to 13, and 13 plus 3 is 16, and here is the stop value is 16, or you can say 15 n minus 1. You can also change the index for this. For example, index equals to, here you can use x, define x. For x in, the string is Ashish, so you have to change the range for this, 17. So here you can see on the left hand side the index is Ashish and the elements or the data with range function, that is 1, 4, 7, 10, 13 or 16. You can also create series with dictionary, or you can say create series from dictionary. How to create a series using dictionary? So let's define a dictionary in variable d. Here is the key and its value, that is 1, next key and its value 2, next key and its value 3. So like this you can define your dictionary. Now using pd.series, convert this dictionary into series. For this, use variable d and print your variable s. So it will convert your dictionary, which will store in variable d, into a series and store in variable s, and you can print this variable s. So when you convert a dictionary into a series, you can see all the keys becomes its index and the values becomes its data. Now let's create series using missing values, or you can say using n. Create series using missing values, that is nan, not a number. Nan, not a number, is an attribute of NumPy library, and nan is used when size is defined but elements or data are missing. For example, let's see how to use this nan function. For this, use import NumPy as np pd.series. Define your series as a list here. The first element is 6.5. The next element is missing, that is np.nan, not a number, and the next element is 3.4. So you can see here the size is defined but the elements of data are missing, and the missing elements will be displayed with nan, that is not a number, and not a number is an attribute of NumPy library. So for this we have to use import NumPy as np. You can also create series using mathematical function, or you can say mathematical, not function, that is expression, mathematical expression. For this you can use variable string 1 s1, that is np.arange. Arange function is used in NumPy. It will start from 10 and goes up to 14, that is n minus 1, so it will goes up to 14, and in the next variable define index equals to s1, and you can define your data for the series s1 multiplied by 5. So how to use mathematical expression in series? So you can see here, using arange function we can create or generate the series of numbers using 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. It will goes up to 14, and your data will be multiplied by 5. So 10 multiplied by 5 is 15, and 11 multiplied by 5 is 55, like this. So you can use mathematical expression while creating your series. So that's all, and in the next video we will see how to access series elements. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any doubt, please write an email. Thank you.